Hi everyone and welcome back. Well, it was requested that I demonstrate how to make a tart dough or a pie crust. I just shared with you a video on a tomato tart, and so I'm going to make the crust that I used for that tomato tart. I use this dough for whether it's sweet or savory. If I'm making a peach galette or a peach tart or something more savory, this is perfect in either case. So let's just get started. It's very few ingredients. 2 cups of flour, and by the way, this will make enough for 2 tarts, either a pie tin like this or a 9-inch. So either one, 9-inch tart or pie tin, this will make enough dough for 2 of them. So you can use one and freeze the other, which is very nice. If you're making a larger, say a quiche, and you're making it in a much larger pan, then you would probably use the entire amount. So here is 2 cups of flour. I already have 1 cup in my mixer. I'm going to use the KitchenAid, but you can also do this by hand. It's up to you. So 2 cups of flour, and I use unbleached all-purpose flour. And then I'm going to add a ½ teaspoon of diamond kosher salt in with the flour. And we need butter. So you want to use your paddle attachment. We're going to add 12 tablespoons or 1½ sticks of unsalted butter. So let me just mix the flour and salt a little bit together. So the technique here is there's 12 tablespoons of butter. I have cubed it and it's nice and firm. I took it out of the refrigerator for about 5 minutes. So you want it cold but not ice cold. And what you want to do is take about half of the cubes and put half in with the flour. Don't put it all in. Let's leave some aside. And what you want to do is mix this until the butter is broken up and it's more kind of pea size. And in the meantime, you need some ice water, and you're going to need anywhere from 1/3 cup to 1/2 cup. Okay, so let's get this to pea size. Okay, let's take a look at this. We have here, it's in nice small pieces, and you'll find some bigger ones too, but basically it's broken up pretty nicely here. Okay, some are smaller than others. There you go. Okay, take the rest of your butter, and you want to keep these just slightly larger. So let's break up the butter pieces and get that into the flour mix. And this you don't want to mix as small as the first batch. Okay. Kind of hard to see, but they're slightly larger pieces there. Okay, and you want to stop right there, and now we will slowly add our water until you start to see it come together. I'm just kind of slowly pouring the water in. And then stop and watch it start to come together. That looks good. I probably only used about 1/4 cup, but this looks very good. See, once I press it, it all sticks together, which is what you want. So now you can pour all of this onto your work surface, your cutting board, or whatever you have, and you will finish this on your counter. You just want to bring it all together. So I just added enough water to bring all of this together. But the dough is not dry. There is moisture here, which is really, really nice. It's what you want. Okay, so here is our dough, which we're going to cut in half. And I'm curious to see how much water I had left, just so that you know not to add too much water. Okay, so I have 1/4 cup. So I ended up using only 1/4 cup. However, in the winter time or when it gets cooler, I probably would need more water. So that's important to know, not to add too much or too little. Okay, so let's cut this. This will make 2 crusts. So let's cut this in half. Instead of putting flour on your surface and adding more flour to your dough, which you really don't want to do, have your saran wrap ready. And you're going to finish it with your saran wrap. So here is my saran wrap. Put your dough and then cover the top with the saran and use the palm of your hand. Hopefully you can push it this way so you can see it a little bit better. And you're going to press on it. It's nice and soft, so it's very easy to do. And you want to get this as flat as possible. You don't want it into just a small round disc. Make it flat. And I can see the pieces of butter, which I will show you. Okay. Now I just want to show you some of the pieces of butter. Can you see? There are pieces of butter in there, and that's good. And it's on both sides. There you have your dough. So then you can wrap this very tightly, and you can put this in your freezer for another time if you only want one dough, which I will do. Leave that one there. And this dough is so beautiful to roll out. It doesn't crack or break on you. It's very, very nice dough to work with. Then if you're going to put it in your freezer, if you have a freezer Ziploc bag, put it in there. Make sure there's no air in your Ziploc bag. Air is your enemy, and your freezer is your friend as far as preserving your product. So be sure to just make sure that you wrap it really well. Now, if I were to freeze both of these, I'd saran them both together again and then put it in a freezer bag. And these are ready to go. You want to refrigerate this dough for about an hour, at least an hour, and then you can take it out and work with your dough. All right, that's it, everyone. I hope this helps. It's a wonderful dough. Okay, thanks very much. Have a great day. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.